Hey everybody, welcome back. We're going to be playing the Resident Evil 2 Remake demo. No,
Correct.
sorry, the Resident Evil 2 Remake one-shot demo. So the reason why it's called one-shot demo is because you only have one shot at playing this demo. Once you've actually played the half an hour, you cannot replay it unless you complete the challenge set before you in the demo, then you can replay it. We don't know what that challenge is, we don't know what's in this demo, so I think we're going to have a good time playing it.
Yeah, going in blind. We've just come from playing the original Resident Evil 2. We subjected Robs to that, which was, I think you found a much better experience.
Much better experience, yes.
So now that we've actually moved on to a modern control scheme, I'm going to take the control instead. You've had your time of suffering, so I'm going to enjoy this one. But yeah, so without further ado, let's try this demo and see what happens.
Yeah, let's do it. Okay.
Well, it's still the central hall.
Yeah, it's still the central hall, but I mean, even just the spatial awareness is...
What point can we go outside?
Oh,
Oh, yes, we can.
but there's a mob of zombies waiting for you at the gates if you really want to go through that. You know you're wasting your half an hour here, right?
Sorry. Run. Exploration.
Yeah, that's something we've got to keep in mind of this demo, is that we only have half an hour, which also puts a bit more stress into the situation, but it's good.
Is anybody
The whole
here?
kind of point of this game is survival horror stress.
Now we have time stress. Ooh, what have we got? Ammunition. Not bad.
Okay, so... I mean, Kennedy's here. I'm just going to call him Kennedy because I keep thinking, oh, okay, that's
It's
different.
snazzier looking.
Oh, Kennedy looks so beautiful,
Perhaps
so
it's
young.
here.
full of life.
More importantly, there's actual survivors in the police station this time.
Ah.
Not good.
David, Marvin, you there? I found a way out. It's in here.
Oh, okay. So he has found a way out.
This guy's really rubbish police officer.
Send reinforcements. East hallway.
Yeah, something like the thing's running at him. It's just...
So this immediately changes things up.
Okay.
I gotta find that guy.
Leon's a lot more determined this time round. Yes. Oh, and there's a box right as you walk into the door. Okay.
Another in it. What?
Do you think they've added a lot of these things in just for the demo to maybe give players a sense of what this game actually entails?
Maybe it's more densely packed with stuff.
Yes.
It's a good possibility to make sure you can get through it. Okay.
Okay.
So the map system actually gives you
Okay,
objectives.
so we've got a live map system as well, which is nice.
And similar to the remake of the first game, the room color seems to show you whether you've actually cleared the area
Okay,
of items.
alright,
or
yeah,
not.
yeah.
Alright, so
Alright, so let's do this.
listen this round. I say that as I first quickly go and check if I can
So-
find some herbs.
As you recall in the first playthrough, oh, there's three
So
medallions you now
something
need
has
to get.
changed.
Okay, so that's changed as well. So as you remember in the first, the original that we played a little earlier, we had to go through the west side first.
Correct.
Whereas if you look on the map, it looks like we need to go to the east side first.
In
So
fact,
similar to that first remake,
yeah,
where
they
you had
sort
to
of
go to
slightly
opposite
shuffled
sides
up your
almost.
order. Okay, let me head into that room. I don't see it. 2. Jeez. Apparently Leon is not
So-
really fit to go. Holding down the sprint button makes him start panting shortly.
Oh, giant sign, keep out. Okay, that's
Which
not a good
means-
sign.
Yeah.
And he's going to go in.
Indeed.
I suppose it wouldn't be a survival.
We have...
Okay. Inventory menu is actually similar to Resi 7.
Yeah, very
Yeah.
similar structure. I'm guessing that's the...
Oh. Okay, police station looks a bit worse for wear in this one.
you remember this room?
I
Only
remember
time,
this room.
no zombies.
Well, for now.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Torchlight is awesome. A fuse box.
Yeah, so this is actually very similar to Resi 7. The way that they've gone for the, not just the inventory look, but the kind of overall way you interact with things in the world as well, like that fuse box and stuff like that.
Yeah, so like those fuse boxes would often close shutters, so I'm
Yeah.
guessing.
Got this.
And I saw that there was also a box with tape on it, which means we probably need a knife to cut through it.
And the over the shoulder camera angle is just way more creepy than the over the top.
It is... I mean, it feels familiar to Resident Evil
Yes,
4.
yeah.
But your character has a lot more
Yeah.
weight. Like, he's very sluggish in his movement, so it's not that kind of floaty fast
Yes,
movement
yeah.
you got. I'm going to take a wild guess. Making that much noise is never a good thing.
It's never a good thing to walk into a police department full of zombies.
Dead.
But I mean, that's just my take.
Jesus.
Oh, a chain that needs bolt
Okay.
cutters. So tell me now, am I going to try and waste some ammo putting some bullets?
Open up!
No, I think we're gonna go and see who's screaming at us.
This is
Open this goddamn door!
Who's screaming? Why are you
I'll
screaming?
get you out.
Please!
Give me your hand.
Help me!
I got you. Give me your other hand.
Oh, there we go. I take it you're gonna pull a zombie through. I'm telling you. I bet him. But never mind. You're not even gonna pull half a man through. Oh,
first change. You actually find
Yes.
a surviving officer, or
Yes.
another surviving officer,
well, half is about
half a surviving officer, a very short-lived surviving
yes.
officer.
Unfortunately, the man has no more legs and his intestines on the floor.
Graphic.
So,
3 medallions and the goddess statue gets us into question mark, gets us into parking bay, gets us
Okay.
into exit.
alright. And there's the reference to the unicorn again.
Lion eats something.
The lion eats the lamb. The
The woman
unicorn
gets
punches the
stabbed.
hawk. Sparrow.
Slash woman. It looks
Slash
like it's going
woman.
for a forehead.
With malicious intent. Okay.
Wait, will that come through?
No.
He is.
But this guy's gonna come through. Oh!
Oh, that was lucky.
Very nice.
The question is, do I run it? Yeah, what the hell?
Yes.
This is Resident Evil
Yes.
game. Ammo conservation.
Oh, not that way.
No. Okay, thank you.
Okay. There we go.
They're everywhere.
I mean,
There's
that
the
works.
reload button.
Okay.
Come on, Liam. Time for you not to get
Come
to
on,
the
come on,
path.
come on, come on. So it's a lot more intense than the original. You know?
God damn it!
He's so saucy.
Watch out!
And so much more brutal.
2019.
Hello. Well,
It's the officer
it's
from
the
before.
officer from the first, yes.
Marvin Brown.
Leon Kennedy. There was another officer I couldn't.
Here.
I would
Leon feels
totally
bad.
not touch his hand.
Not even at all.
I'm sure you did what you could, Leon.
Why are you pulling that face at me?
Does anyone know what started this?
Not a clue. But honestly, all you need to know is that this place will eat you alive if you aren't killed.
Yeah, well, I was supposed to start last week, and I got a call to stay away. I wish I'd come here sooner.
You're here now, Leon. That's all that matters.
Very spunky for a man who's just been thrown into a police station full of eating
Hey,
corpses.
Lieutenant, I'm ready.
Hopefully you'll be able to find a way out of this station. That officer you met earlier, Elliot. He thought this secret passageway might do the trick.
I've got blood all over my
This is
body.
good news. We can get you to a hospital.
No, I am not the priority here.
Lieutenant, I'm not just gonna leave you here.
I'm giving you an order, rookie. You save yourself first. I'd come with you, but I just slow you down.
Okay.
Now, you'll need this.
So here's another difference about this,
Can't take
about the
Stop.
demo. The remake, should I say.
And don't make my mistake. If you see one of those things, uniform or not, you do not hesitate. You take it out,
This burning intent in his
or
eyes.
you run. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Thank God I didn't make that mistake, 'cause I'm pretty sure the first zombie I shot was a police officer.
Do you think Leon's training for like some wicked half pipes there with those knee pads?
At least he's properly equipped.
At least he's actually equipped this time, right? Yeah, so the combat knife is one of the biggest. Well, I mean, obviously you had a knife in the original one, but this one you actually can use as a sub weapon, which is cool.
Yeah, I think this is the one you can. You might be able to use it like the first game. It still takes up a damn slot in my inventory, which annoys me, but... Right, let's see if we can quickly say anything to our dear friend here. No, he's just going to sit
No,
there
he's
and
just going to sit
struggle.
there and die.
Okay, so the very first thing we're going to do with the knife is just like the Resident Evil 7.
And we're going to cut the tape.
This is not how I imagined my first.
You know, what really fascinates me in this whole thing is they're willing to take on a police station full of zombies, but they're not willing to walk out the door and face like 4 of them at the gate
And run.
and run. You know.
Okay, good. I have bullets. The main room has changed somewhat.
Okay.
Let's
And that's still
quickly
behind there, I'm
see.
assuming. Yes. Oh, no liquor. Okay. I mean,
I guess that would have been too
I
obvious.
suppose it might have, yeah.
Or the other thing about this game, the other thing about this game in general is going to be the fact that these doors open so freely.
Mm. So the nice thing now, obviously, with the new designing technology and stuff, is you can add light sources and so on. So now there's actually a difference between light and dark areas that he has to use the torch for, which really creates that atmosphere.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just
Yeah,
making sure.
I would do that. Yes. You're wasting. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, and the squelching. That is the worst dentist job ever.
It's pretty damn gruesome.
Huh?
Oh, man.
Okay, and he's still hanging from the ceiling. Righty then.
Make change.
Yeah, that's generally when I just turn tail and run.
Okay, so the doors are still your standard selection of
Yes.
club spades. Might as well
It's just a randomly open window that doesn't keep a good sign. Because police tape are going to keep them out.
So this is like an interactable object, so I'm guessing you can kind of do what you can in the second game. You can find barricades or something.
I've seen that as well. You have to create barricades, and as far as I know, I don't know if they actually can tear them down. So I think it does slow them down quite a lot,
and maybe
which is useful. Okay, lady. You can lay your complaint with the officer if you really need to.
do we open the window?
Yeah, do it. Let's see. Oh, no. Let's get a freeze frame of it.
Shall we shoot her?
Try.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, okay.
Maybe that was not the right idea. Right, never mind. And turn around.
I can do this.
Yes, you can. You've done it several times already. Alright, comes on.
Yeah, Leon's character is very different to someone like Chris or whatever, because they're obviously bewildered, but
They're real good, yes.
like Kennedy's trying to deal with himself and what he's dealing with, you know?
I'm glad to see zombie AI hasn't improved all that much since the first game.
One thing that has improved though, and like I really absolutely love, is the contact points actually remain on a zombie. So like entry points for bullets and stuff. Like only half her face there. Okay, that too.
She's still
Oh,
moving.
she's still alive.
Ah, nice try.
Yeah. Huh.
What the?
Oh, come on. That's it.
That's the stuff.
That'll probably be my one and only knife kill.
See, so like the layout of this is pretty similar to the original. Like this seems very familiar, you know?
To an extent, this path was... There should be a briefing room. It's,
Which I think is through here. Yeah.
So
Did you pick up the ammo?
Yes, please. That zombie took far too many bullets to go down. I don't know what difficulty they've set this on, but yeah, the zombies are definitely a hell of a lot tougher.
Soda. Still can't get a refreshing soda.
And no longer just a flat texture.
No, you know.
Right.
Here's your record of events. So at least it's all that kept in.
I'm going to skip through this. But
think
yeah,
so,
that
yes,
was pretty damn
yes.
close to what we saw in the second.
Oh, there was something back there.
It was...
Go to the board. To the board. Ah, yes.
Oh, no, it's-
What is this?
Oh,
A map.
Station
A 1F map.
okay, so let's take a look. Reception. So
Okay.
they definitely have changed it.
Yes. Quite a lot. There's the dark room again.
Yep.
And
So I'm going out into wow, that's
yes, so what is that now? Random thing floating in the middle of ops room. There's a little.
so the safety deposit room that existed.
No,
that
no, no.
used.
Sorry, in ops room there's like a key card.
Just
Maybe we
that.
should get that.
Okay. I wonder if you can turn that off because that's actually quite kind of them to highlight.
I suppose it would take away
Important
from
objects.
survival, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Okay, hold on. Okay, I can't walk. No, just here.
There we go.
Oh,
Ah, yeah. Oh, weapons locker key card. Fantastic.
nice. Wait,
Okay.
no, add it.
Yes.
Okay, that's good. Maybe there's still a chance of getting a shot
So-
earlier in this game too.
Sorry, so actually watching some playthroughs
Mm-hmm.
of the demo, some people have actually found the key card later on in this little section. So it actually wasn't in this room and they had to go through a few more steps to actually get the
So
key
there's
card.
a bit of randomization. to
Yeah,
it.
so I don't know if they've kept it just for the demo or if they've actually make it go into the final game.
It would be pretty
interesting
cool
to see.
if
Yeah.
they randomize things slightly. Yes, I will definitely take this. I'm going to stab him a few more. Oops. Ooh, that's definitely drawing a crowd. Oops. I heard
Okay.
that.
Or a crowd of one. Poor guy's just trying to get some snacks.
Yeah, he just wants
No,
coffee.
he just wants some soda. I'm telling you, dude. People just want soda.
Shall we leave him alone and see what happens?
Try and sneak past him. Let's see. It's not like he's gonna come running at you.
Probably. Oh, there's another somewhat dead dude. He's only got one arm, so his potential for grabbing is reduced.
That's how you assess a threat.
How many arms does he have?
How many arms does he have?
Ah, so that was the door that was locked from the inside.
Okay.
You stay there.
You stay there, one arm.
No, damn it,
he's
never mind.
noticed you.
Of course he would. Okay.
Yes. That's it. But you see what I mean by the contact points now? I mean, where you hit in this actual hole in his
Oh,
head.
geez, I see what you mean, yeah.
Yeah. You know. It's incredible.
That is gruesome, but satisfying.
It's the squelching. The squelching
Always
is
the
just
squelching. Let's
amazing.
see if there's anything with it.
The glass was broken. Why didn't you just reach in and grab
It's pretty. He's a zombie, he doesn't exactly have a lot of high brain function.
it?
It's quickly. Chances of this guy being alive?
High.
Ooh,
But
it's
I wouldn't
one
waste
button.
ammo on him.
I'll take it back. That's my second. No, that's still not enough. Oh my god, it was a text kill you.
It's turning into a Freddy Krueger painting here.
Why does he have limbs left?
I don't think he does.
No, we got it.
Nice. Nice. Okay.
Ooh,
West office. Do it. Let's do it. Let's see.
we don't want to go for the safe room.
I think let's actually go for the save room. That might not be a bad idea.
Oh, more zombies at the windows.
No. Hi.
Who's that? Oh, there's a zombie.
Shit.
Oh, there's a barricade there. Oh, yes.
That's fine. Let's see.
I mean, it's all neatly wrapped up in a little package for you. That's not suspicious at all. You know.
Yeah. Aha.
Aha, yeah.
Don't know if that'll be a permanent feature.
There's a green here. Okay, yeah. So the save room's in the same place, luckily.
Yeah, there's a slightly different layout, but I mean,
Yeah.
it's comfortably
Yeah.
familiar for the most part. Yeah. These herbs are looking more and more dodgy.
Yeah,
as
that's
technology
what I was just about to
progresses.
say. You know. Okay. Almost exactly the same. No, it is. It's identical.
Pretty much. Item box,
Nice, okay.
cameras on the
Yeah.
shelf. Medicinal benefits of herbs, blah blah.
I suppose that would help retcon the situation. Yes.
Still nothing there.
Oh, no. You might need that.
Might need. Did
Yes.
I put something back? No, got it all.
Oh, okay.
Backed
Yeah.
out.
Keep that weapon key card thing.
He turned on a light. It's incredible.
It's amazing.
Oh,
Is
and
it
the music
typewriter?
kicks in.
Gunpowder.
So I'm thinking where they got this from is in the third game, Nemesis. They introduced
Yes.
a system where you could collect several types of gunpowder,
Okay.
and it worked like the herbs. You processed the basic one, it was handgun bullets. You processed like the B type, it was shotgun. You mixed them
Okay.
together, it was grenade rounds. So it added like a second mechanic to the crafting,
Okay.
sort of crafting slash mixing.
Oh,
And you can still develop photos. I'm guessing that's going to play into a puzzle.
probably. Oh, the red herb looks suspiciously purple.
Agreed.
Huh. Oh well. Film contains evidence. Do not leave out.
Alright, I'm going to see this second.
Okay.
I'm going to print that. Restore that. I'm going to hold on to that.
Okay, so I don't know if you saw there in your inventory, your combat knife actually disintegrates. It's got like a... Not actually... But apparently there are quite a few daggers that you can
Okay.
find around, running around.
And keep using it.
And if you actually manage to... So, remember in the Resident Evil remake, the first one, if you stab them with a dagger, it stayed in them. If you actually kill them afterwards, you can actually retrieve that same dagger.
Nice. That's
Which is
much
cool.
better. Just yeah, in the first game. In the sake of time, shall we quickly go see if we can find Claire in the same spot upstairs in the
Yes.
STARS office?
Yeah. Oh!
Wait, what? That sounded... Hold on, I hear someone.
I think he's just making noises.
Is it? Oh jeez, never mind. There's the third floor. Yes, goodbye. Hold on, first things first. Oh, I thought so. Too predictable.
That was actually pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie. Did he get back up?
Don't know. I'm inclined to find
Surely that... No, like...
out. Oh, he's
He
there.
did! He genuinely got back up!
Yeah, man. Sorry, I know we should be continuing the quest.
No,
but I'm momentarily
I
interested
mean-
to see how the physics work. I suppose if zombies fall down stairways, they die. Yeah, man.
Oh, I saw that leg wobble.
I'm amazed you can walk like that.
I'm amazed he got back up after that tumble.
Well, he is dead, I'm guessing. There you go.
There we
Claire.
go.
Are you down?
Oh, he's not going anywhere.
Let's just check. Wow, so there's
2F.
actually a third floor. Which
Oh, wow,
I'm
okay.
loath to go into. Let's continue down, that's a well. We do not have a second floor map.
That seems to... Oh, yes, we don't have a second floor map.
Bathrooms are always dangerous in
Yes.
horror games, but let's do
Yes.
it.
Like, I don't know what they're doing in bathrooms. No, okay.
Oh, well,
See.
should have known.
You know when you actually just panic, you don't even make a sound. Yeah,
Gentle squeaking. And we need a
And-
square valve.
square valve. And of course, you know, they're not going to make it as easy as just putting it around the corner. But they'll give you a purple red herb.
What do you know? We can't progress this way as easily
Okay.
as in the previous game. We need to get rid of that steam, I'm guessing. There also appears to be something through there, which I'm guessing will...
So then you're upstairs.
What? Onto this... The light from this torch works so well for creating tension, even
It does,
if it's not like wildly
incredible.
different.
Every time you move past one of those pillar head things, I keep thinking it's something.
It's moving.
Yeah.
Yeah, dynamic lighting. Definitely a good modern technology. Wow.
But I mean, you've played Resident Evil, the original sequel. Does this feel a lot different so far, or?
No, so far I think it feels like the control scheme, as I said, it's quite nice. Like your character's very heavy in
Yes,
the sense
yeah.
of movement, so they actually feel grounded in the world. Like Resident Evil 4 to a degree, although 4 still had like pseudo tank controls. But 5 and 6, like your character felt really floaty. Like they didn't really feel connected to the world. Kind of like, you know, when you play a first-person game in third person, where it's just the character model floating over the world. That always gets me.
Key.
Yes,
And now,
key.
if I'm not mistaken, that was the same key we found in the fountain.
Yes. So we have now found that somewhere else. Let us discover what sort of key it is. Just a
It's a
spade.
spade key. Okay. And a creepy ominous door.
Creepy statue. Okay. Oh, he's
I think the remake's done very well to create a better sense of tension.
I just dig the
Then the
way it's
first-
actually managed to change up
Yeah.
everything so effectively. Alright. Oh,
There's
there
the
you go.
splicer.
What in the...
Splice of liquor.
Splice. No, where I
Get your terminology right, or we can
Gosh
just
darn
the
it,
stream.
you know? I mean, either way, it's going to splice you, so, you know.
It's true. My biggest worry is I have a pistol.
With many rounds, you can do this. Maybe there's a shotgun in here.
This is what I'm really, really hoping for. No, it's a wall.
No, but there's a
Wait,
barricade.
what the hell's on the other
There's a
side?
barricade there?
Ah. This is a video game. Is there anything in the corner with the barricade? Yes. Lickers.
They're blind as bats.
This I actually saw in a video. So you can,
Yes.
if you just walk slowly,
Yeah?
you can actually move around them before engaging, or you can actually avoid them entirely.
Okay.
So that's
Very good for weapon conservation.
Indeed. Ooh, there's a barricade.
And the creepy.
Yeah, sort of creepy.
That- That's just very macabre.
I actually have a question now that I've filled up my inventory. Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'll hold on to that for now. Looks like a not so wild guess. I'll have a reason to use.
Gunpowder.
Lovely. Truthful. Alright, never mind. Moving on. We do not have time to be conservative in this room.
Jeez, man.
Everything doesn't grab me to walk by. That might be great.
Very Outlast.
Yeah. Huh, that's important. That looks like it works. So it isn't.
You now have an extra C4.
Now we're talking.
I'll just blow the whole building up.
I know, it's not to take $10 says I need a detonator for it.
Yes. Obviously.
Here are the notes probably describing.
Oh, what is that? Oh,
Oh, yes.
yes.
Oh, please be. Oh,
Yes, fantastic.
it's
Okay.
like, yeah.
Now, if I remember right, so you had to find that in the weapons locker room in the original game.
Yeah, that was in
Yeah.
the basement of the building there, certainly not in the roof. And I think it added 2 slots, and that was it. I'm getting a feeling, judging by that infantry menu, that there's probably another one to find.
Hmm.
Okay, screw it. I don't care about these lickers. Pick up speed. So,
Maybe go through that door there on the right.
yes, I'm just quickly going for. Why am I going for gunpowder? It'll be fine. Moving on. Ah, the library.
Ah.
Leon, it's Marvin. I need you back here ASAP.
Are you okay, Marvin?
I've got something to show you. It's important.
Copy that. I'll be right there.
Sandwich.
Okay, so head back to.
I have to say, this is an extremely intricate police station.
Oh, yeah. And they've made it more intricate because, I mean, there was a 3rd floor to the police station in Resident Evil 2, but it had very limited
Yes.
functionality. Like, it wasn't as big as this by a long shot.
Can you leap over that?
Well, at least some things stay the same. Small gaps apparently thwart Leon, unless I'm missing something.
Oh, nope.
It's one of those dead ends you don't want to accidentally
Yes.
run into.
Okay, so you got a couple of critters down there.
More than a few. We've got her, we've got the guy eating something else. So
Having a
potential
delicious
of 4.
manwich.
Is that explosive?
No.
Someone just said, they're angry.
I'm gonna give you. Oh! Oh! Oh!
Not
Oh,
a
no.
chance in hell. Run, Leon. Man, what the hell to that?
Just casually walk up the stairs.
Straight.
You know.
Zombies. Handling zombies has always been about effective position.
Okay, now I do believe your goal is to get downstairs.
Yeah, I think I've got no choice this time,
Yes.
but I will take it from my own angle. guys know. You're definitely looking at me. Alright.
With ominous intent.
Maybe not. Seems like there are a lot of them. Questions. Do I just run for the door? No, never mind.
No, you're gonna have to put them down.
I've got a few bullets.
Oh, that neck snapping thing is just
The way their heads
cringe, eh? Do you think they give like sort of apocalypse training in? Because I don't imagine this is what he thought his first day was going to be like.
No, I can't. Don't you dare.
Stay down. Oh, nice! You just sliced his head open.
Oh,
Oh,
wow!
there we go.
That was over quickly.
Okay.
That did go
Yeah.
by quickly, which is a good
Yeah.
thing. I mean, it goes to show we spent a lot of time, like looking at the environments, trying to
Yeah,
figure out how the
yeah,
map was orientated. But yeah, I mean, it looks good. It plays good. I mean, I think I'm amazed at how like versatile this engine has been. Like going from first person to this has been really, really cool. And yeah. So no, all in all, I think it's actually looking to be really, really successful. I think they've got the feel of it. They've got the vulnerability of the character. Like he doesn't move very fast. You sprint for like more than 2 minutes and he starts like panting. Which is always a bit of a joke in video games. What can you do? I guess it adds to the experience. But I mean, the combat's very, very different. The zombies you saw, like, I mean, several headshots don't always drop a zombie, which goes to show I think they're probably pushing for you to avoid zombies more than just shoot your way through them. You could always just stock up on ammo and try and like clear out paths in the previous game. Clearly they don't want that to be so easy this time. But yeah, it's quite nice. The subtle changes to the layout of the police station. Even if you're going along the same path, it still feels different enough. You're like disorientated. You walk through a door, your brain tells you the corridor should be a left, and instead you've got this like corridor out in front of you. So yeah, I'd say that's pretty good. And again, just like the Resident Evil 1 remake, they immediately start by setting you off on a tangent, like you're not going the same direction. And yeah, it'll be interesting. Marvin being alive for like longer or being more involved in the story should be a decent change up as well. Maybe it'll end up being like your equivalent of Barry coming to save you now and again would be quite a cool way to mix it up.
Just pulling you out of the doorway, you know.
Bleeding from the side. But yeah, all in all, I think it's good. Yeah, for the time being, I'd say that was excellent. I'm
Definitely,
kind of amazed that 30 minutes went
Even
by
I'm
so
pretty
fast.
excited at
So,
that actually.
yeah, I think it's just
Yeah.
going to be a good like third-person action game with like a horror element to it. So
Yeah,
all in all,
awesome.
Super enjoyed. Hope you guys enjoyed the feed.
Yes. Thanks so much for joining us, guys. We hope you enjoyed the playing or watching us play the demo,
Watching us
rather.
play, yeah.
But yeah, let us know what you think in the comments, and if you like this, please like and subscribe, and make sure to click the bell icon to receive notifications of when we upload new content. And thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you in the next one.
Good.
Bye.
Cheers.